DRTV Media News. 2 survivors of coronavirus disease in Delta State narrates ordeal. 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew imposed by Delta State government still in force, OWEA chairman warns. Nigeria joins to mark World Environment Day. Good afternoon and welcome to DRTV Media News. I'm Ugali Mafru. You're welcome. 2 survivors of the novel coronavirus disease in Delta State, Chief Austin Eruto and Mr. Jerry Azinge, have confirmed that COVID-19 is real and not an imagery. Chief Eruto and Mr. Azinge stated this Friday at a press briefing organized by the Delta State COVID-19 team at the Press Center, Government House, Asaba. Government House correspondent Mariam Weke files in the report presented from our studio. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, says it has come up with a new case management guideline for the treatment and discharge of COVID-19 pandemic patients. The Director General of NCDC, Dr. Chinwe Yekwazu, made this known at the Presidential Task Force of COVID-19 PTF media briefing in Abuja. Dr. Yekwazu said that the third version of the guidelines was released following the emergence of new science about the duration of the infectivity of the individual patients. The Director General said that the guidelines were for symptomatic and asymptomatic patients. According to him, symptomatic patients will now be discharged at least 10 days after symptoms onset and at least 3 days without symptoms. For asymptomatic patients, Dr. Yekwazu said that they can be discharged 14 days after the first PCR positive test. Dr. Yekwazu said that physicians were hesitant about the new guidelines, assuring them that the new guidelines were effective. The NCDC chief said the center had also removed the use of antivirals and hydrochloroquine from its treatment guidelines. He said the antiviral will now be used only on trial setting and casually because its safety was uncertain. The Mboin state government has suspended all government activities for 1 week following the rising number of COVID-19 cases to 75, even as some top government officials have been affected. Commissioner for Information and Orientation, Uchenna Orji, disclosed that the cases rose to 75 after over 3,000 samples were tested, noting that 26 cases have been discharged and 49 still receiving treatment and in stable condition. He noted that the state governor, David Umahi, was worried over the way and manner state executive council members were being infected. Orji explained that to ensure effective contact tracing, the state government has directed that all government offices be shut down from Thursday, June 4, 2020 and resume on Wednesday, June 10, 2020, while civil servants should work from home within the period, but with their telephone open to enable them respond to official inquiries. The commissioner said the old and new government house complexes will be decontaminated, while all state executive members and government officials, especially of the Ministry of Finance and Budget, should go for COVID-19 tests within the period. A nutritionist, Dr. Choma Emma Onwachukwu, says constant stress and fear due to the novel coronavirus can reduce and work against the immune system. Emma Onwachukwu said that when the immune system becomes low, the body becomes vulnerable to infections and disease such as COVID-19 pandemic. She further disclosed that the immune system consists of various organs, tissues, and cells located in various parts of the body, and it is constantly working to protect the body from infection, disease, and injury. The nutritionist stressed that when in constant fear, especially during this period of pandemic, the body releases a hormone known as cortisol, which reduces inflammation and white blood cell, thereby compromising the immune system. Imawan Chukwu said that the nutrition had an important role in supporting the immune system and maintaining proper immune function to fight infections and diseases such as COVID-19. She concluded that improving the immunity is the best way to be healthy. Osun State Governor Gboyega Oyetola has announced the relaxation of curfew imposed to curb the spread of the novel COVID-19 in the state. Oyetola, in a statement by his Chief Press Secretary Ismail Omibade on Friday in Osogbo, also urged civil servants on grade level 7 and above to resume work within normal office hours. He directed departmental heads to work out alternative working hours for staff on grade level 1 to 6.